Ladies and gentlemen, the last trading session of the week on Wall Street was really exciting when all three major indexes had strong breakthroughs. In particular, the S&P 500 and Dow Jones indexes officially set new records, showing that investors' confidence in the health of the U.S. economy is at a very high level. Meanwhile, Nasdaq also continues to maintain a steady growth momentum, significantly supported by technology stocks and the wave of investment in artificial intelligence. A big bright spot in today's economic picture is the second quarter GDP growth figures. The U.S. economy grew by 3.3%, far exceeding previous expectations and completely reversing the decline in the first quarter. Personal consumption remains the mainstay, along with a strong wave of investment in technology infrastructure, especially in the AI sector. And the most prominent name is none other than NVIDIA. The company's huge revenue exceeded all expectations, once again affirming its leading position in the technology race, bringing excitement to the entire semiconductor stock group. Personal Consumption Expenditure Price Index, the most important measure that the Fed prioritizes. If the data continues to cool, there is a high possibility of a rate cut being triggered, which could be a very strong catalyst for U.S. stocks in the next phase. Not only affecting the domestic market, these developments also spread globally. The Asia-Pacific market has increased in points after the breakthrough of Wall Street. The regional MSCI index recorded a gain of about 0.4%, demonstrating the optimism of international investors when looking at the U.S. economy. In short, you can see that today's market picture is extremely positive. The U.S. economy is growing strongly, expectations of interest rate cuts are approaching, and investor confidence is increasingly solid. However, we still need to pay attention to the risk of focusing too much on the technology group, because any fluctuations in this sector can create unpredictable fluctuations. This is the golden time for investors to consider a reasonable strategy, taking advantage of the technology wave, while expanding to other value sectors to diversify the portfolio and limit risks. 1. Do you want me to develop this script into a long version of about 20 minutes when reading it as a YouTube video, so that it is more natural, engaging and in-depth?